test print. It looks good. What's up, Rodrigo? Just did the test print right now to see how it's gonna look. Using what am I using? I think it's a 230 mesh. Using a 230 mesh because of the detail in. So right here in this hat, it says CBM for Chunky Boy Media. So I wanted to make sure that whenever I did it, it was gonna hold that font up there. You probably can't see it. If I get too close, it gets out of focus. But yeah, that's what it is. Joe, what's up? Laja, Laja, what's going on? How you doing? Good afternoon. This is what we're printing. Some chest pieces with the Anatol Thunder. I'm just waiting for the conveyor dryer to get up to temperature. I'm not going to be flashing them because we're only doing black, and black usually prints really, really good. So, with that being said, I don't need to flash them. So I'm just going to print it. I'll send it around, and then when it comes back, hopefully, I'll check it out. If it like I still see some of the shirt through the print, then I'll print it again. But other than that, I think this black that we're using is usually whenever you print with black, you don't have to print that many times. So we're just gonna hit it one time, hopefully. Mary, how's it going? We did some hats for them too. Well, for him. So let me show you those. So I did some caps. These are his caps. I did this wrong. He wanted them gold, so I redid it. But there it is. He wanted gold, not black. But it looks good either way. We only have so with this we have 10, like 20 shirts all together that we're doing for this order. I just finished, if you guys saw the YouTube stories or the Instagram thing, I just did a whole bunch of shirts, the front of them, and I did the website on the back, and then I did a bunch of tote bags also. What's going on, Rye? How's it going? It's a plastisol ink, using plastisol ink. I did order water-based ink. So yeah, we're gonna do 20 shirts. I did order this light blue. This is a water base because what I'm gonna be doing with this is over at the vinyl stand, a lot of the boxes that we ship out are just white boxes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a stencil. I ordered this. I ordered this, see if I can show you. This one, it's a really big screen. I ordered a really big one because I'm gonna make a stencil out of this from the boxes that we have over at the vinyl stand. And then I'm gonna print our boxes with this water-based ink so that it will have the vinyl stand logo on the box, something like this. So that's water-based ink too that I used on this one. But those of you that just got here, this is what we're printing. It's going on the chest, just like that. So let's go ahead. We're gonna start on these. right here. So good thing is with this press, it has lasers. So it's easier to line it up. Can you see it? Hopefully you can see it. The lasers make it easier to line it up. And then for these, I'm using the next level t-shirts. Where you at? Next level. Yeah, next. So we're using the next. I'm using the next level. I think it's the 3600s. Yeah, come over. I need your help. So I just printed, this morning I printed an order. If you guys saw it, like I said, I printed this one this morning. Let me show you. Printed this one this morning. This was the front, and then we added this to the back of the shirt. So I got two of them on one. So this was the back of the shirt. This was the bags also. This was the front piece. And then, if y'all remember, I did a live when I did this one. This was the back of the shirt. This was the front of the shirt. I hadn't cleaned the screens yet, and then the customer ordered like, I want to say 40 or 50 more shirts. So we got to do this one, but I'm not going to do it today. I'll probably do it next week. We have a majority of his shirts already, right here. Here's a lot of his shirts right here. And then I have some more right there, but we're missing a couple of them, so I still need to order those. Speedball is like a crafter's thing, so I've never used Speedball, so I can't tell you if it's good or not. But from what I know, Speedball is for like crafting stuff. I would go with a Plastisol ink. If anything, Plastisol or the water-based ink, depending on what you want to do. But with the water-based ink, you can't let it sit too long because it'll dry up. With the Plastisol ink, like if you look at all these screens, you look at that one, you look at this one, where's it at? Right there. You look at, that's the one I'm doing right now. That's the one, I did that one yesterday. But all those right there, I use Plastisol ink on all of them, like this right here. If it was water-based ink, you couldn't leave it like this because then you're gonna mess up the screen. You'd have to clean it out really, really good. And I had one that I did with my logo and I wasn't able to get it cleaned out. But with this, with the Plastisol ink, you just take the ink remover and it comes right out pretty easy, well, really easy. And if there is anything stuck in it, you could just use some of the, what is it called? I got it right there. Screen opener. You can use a screen opener, spray a little bit of it. Smells like WD-40, and it'll come right out. It'll blow it out. Whatever's in there, spray it. If it does happen to dry up in there, it'll come out really, really easy. So let's load these on here. Yeah, so like, especially if you're gonna do them in black, like you'll see when I do this, it's probably gonna be one coat of black and that's it. I'm not gonna flash it. I'm just gonna put it in the conveyor dryer when I'm done. But whenever you do black ink is like, it's not transparent like a white ink. You have to go over it a couple times to get it to look where you can't see the fibers coming through it. But black, you have no problem when it comes to printing black. So if you can get them to switch to, or if it's yours, you can get them to switch to black ink, you won't have no problem with it. we're gonna be start printing these. Okay, Rye, take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. All right, let's do this. I like to start where I have a piece of tape so I know where I'm at. So as you can see, I have a piece of tape right there. That white piece of tape, that keeps me on track of how many times I go over my print. So see, that's just one coat of ink. And that looks good. So we don't even have to do more than just one. This right here is perfect. Let me load another one. We'll just keep it rocking. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like black ink is really, it's not only black, but like brown. A lot of the, anything but white really prints really, really good whenever you do it the first time. It's just the white ink is a little bit thicker. Usually I use Total Ink Solutions white ink, but I just ordered some different inks. So I'm going to be doing a video on some different low cure inks. I got one from, where's this one from? I keep forgetting where this one's from. International Coating. This is an International Coating white. Says it's like 275 is the cure time. I think it's 275, means the cure temperature. And then I got one from Screen Print Direct. Says it's cures at 270 degrees. And then I got the Effin Ink White that says it cures at, I believe, 260 or 265. So I'm gonna do a review on all three of them, see which one actually cures at a low temperature for that. So that what I am using right now is the black from Screen Print Direct. So see, this is the one I'm using right now, which is, zoom in, focus, 270. You can see it right here. Cures at 270. The black cures at 270. So we're gonna give it a try. I've been using it. I've used a little bit of it. I still have my temperature up from when I was just printing some white. I was finishing using my Total Ink Solution white. But the next one, I think I'm out of it now. So on the next one, we're gonna start using the other three. That's it, 6 of them done. We got like, probably like 3 rounds to go. And once it comes out the other end, it'll be nice and dry. bit of black ink over there. What's up, everybody? Hey, Joe, how many chest prints can you get with 1 pint of black? A lot. A lot. You can get a lot. So, like, you got to think about, like, the amount of ink that I put on the screen right here. The amount of ink I put on here, that's a lot of that's still going to be there whenever I'm done. Like, I could just put a little tiny bit and it lasts for a long time. I'm not sure exactly how many, but yeah. Mary, yes we do. Yes we do. Yep. Yeah, you can get a lot out of one thing. What's up, Lori? What's up, babe? Yeah, you can get a lot of prints out of one thing of ink. So like those little ones, you can order the kit from Screen Print Direct. I think there's a link below where you can go to Screen Print Direct under that link and you can save, I think it's like 10%. Albert, what's going on? Printing some shirts. We've been busy today. I just printed like 20 sublimation prints for a customer. So I just finished that. Emily's over there doing like 100 koozies, and the embroidery machine's going. What else we do today? Oh, the B-Flex. I'm trying to finish up B-Flex's mugs. I could have finished them already, but I'm trying to end the video, so I'm recording the video. Whoops. I just dropped all these on the floor. I did 200 of these right here. This was a test print to see what temperature was going to print the best. So I just did a bunch of different tests to make sure to see how they were going to come out. But if you look over there, there's some there. Those boxes are all full of the sublimation ones that we did. Albert, send me your email. We don't have it on the website yet, but I do have them right here. It all depends on what you're looking for. So see, here's the price list. Screenshot. All depends on what you're looking for. So like this one right here, this is a chest piece. It doesn't need an underbase, so we do it with the main print. So he did, I think it's like I said, 20 shirts or whatever, so it's $3.50. $3.50 a print, plus a $15 setup fee. So $3.50 a print, which is not bad at all. And that's for the main print. So it's the same price if someone, for the same lady that got this print right here. This is a main print. You can see that. That's a main print. You know what I mean? So if she got this would be the main print. And then if she got what we have on here, let's see, the additional, it's called additional print area right here, would be $1.75 because she got the big print, the main print, and say this was her shirt. We were doing this on the back. And I was doing this on the front. That would be the main print. This would be an additional print. So she would pay $3.50 for $5.25. So she would pay $5.25 for us to print the back and then print the front also. But with this right here, whenever we did this one, if you see right here, it says, say blank to violence and blank to Royal K6 motivation group. So she wanted us to change the no and the word yes. So it was say no to violence and yes to this. I told her that it was going to cost too much money because she wanted this and this like the colors change with every other print. So I was like, why don't we just, I could save you money by, instead of having to purchase a screen for $15 for this one, $15 for this one, and then a $10 color change every time you want to change it. I said, why don't we just do this, leave this blank and this blank, and then we'll do it in vinyl. So then we're able to change this out, the no, a whole bunch of times to whatever color we wanted to put. So we did some with black, red, yellow, green, whatever colors we had, we just threw them in there. And the same thing for red. Well, no, the no, we kept it at red. We kept this at red because say no looks good in red. Yes, so that's just the price for the print, not the shirt. Right. So you think of whatever the shirts cost, you know what I mean? Depending on what you want to get, $5-6 a shirt plus a main print $350. You're paying like $8.50, $9 a shirt, which isn't bad. That's all of them. I think it was 20 something. We did one. We did one shirt. I put it in the dryer, and then I did 2 runs of 6. So that's 6. No, I did 3. That's 18, 19, 21, 22. 22 altogether. I think that's what it was. We'll count them. Then they come out over here. What's the measurement spot for the left chest? I do 4 inches, little under 4 inches. And then whenever I put the shirt on there, I don't know the measurement because I just know it now, I guess. You know what I mean? That makes sense. But I can measure it for you if you want me to. I try not to, what you don't want to do is you don't want to go too far so whenever someone puts a shirt on, what you don't want to do is that I've seen people do before I started, is you don't want to do this too far over here, because then when they put the shirt on, the image will be like underneath your armpit, so you want to try to avoid that. So if you have to move more this way, I would do that. But see, even with this, just one coat of black ink, like it's not a water-based ink, but being that black prints so easily, like you can't even feel it. Even though it's plastisol ink, it's not water-based ink. Like it's like in the shirt. This ain't going nowhere. So we're gonna let this thing cool down. Just let them fall into a box. So let's go ahead and go over here. The last shirt and you can see exactly how many we have. I gotta do 2 jackets for him too. We gotta embroider 2 jackets. So let's put these here. If you guys got stickers, send them. I'll put them on this table. Rybeats never sent stickers. He did, I just don't know where I put him. He did send him, I just don't know where I put him. So another thing that I try to do is when I do this is to go off this collar right here. Go off of this and come straight down from here. Because like I said, you go too far over, it's going to be underneath the armpit. You don't want that. You know what? Let me fold them. Let me do it the right way. Do this the right way. I gotta watch it because I have inks under here, and if I let the shirt hang over, it's gonna get ink on it. I don't want that. Try to keep the sizes together. So what's everybody else printing? What are y'all doing? I will check out the screen print link for your ink. Yeah, so it's Screen Print Direct. I think they're out of California. I just did these. Won't bore y'all with folding shirts. So I just did these a little while ago. Sublimation. Sublimation. So she wanted as many as she can get. As many as she can get on one of these. You said you needed to do and a team member on like the name. You want to put the name on a sleeve? Is that what you're saying? Check this out. Is that what you're saying? You want to get a name on a sleeve? Check out this little heat press. Oh, okay, just team member. Okay, I got you. That's when it's tough, is when people say that they want to put names on the shirt. I'm like, I wouldn't do it with vinyl. I mean, I wouldn't do it screen printing because you're gonna need like to position the screen with a bunch of names on it, and it's just easier to do with vinyl when it comes to name. But yeah, when it comes to doing something like that, you'll need like a sleeve palette. You'll need a sleeve palette to do those. It's just a skinny one. Let me show you. You need something like this. This is a sleeve palette. I do it for like, you can use it for like pants. You can use it for shirts. Just put the shirt on here. So this, I do this with some shorts for the school. So whenever they bring their shorts in here, I just use this right here and I print their shorts. But it worked the same way if you wanted to do it on the sleeve. Let me show you. So if someone wanted the sleeve printed, I would do this. So I can get you in here. Let me get you in here. So I would do this. Right? And then I would line up my image right here, and I just print team member on each one instead of putting the whole. Then the shirt would just hang off like this, and I would just print it team member across every single one like that. That's how this would work. We just ordered one to do koozies too, a palette to do koozies. So we're gonna be doing those soon. As soon as those come in, I have like 100 koozies to do. Yeah, line it up with the stitches right above the stitches. Probably keep it maybe 1/4 of an inch, maybe 1/2 inch above it, just because whenever you go to print it, you don't want your squeegee to get stuck right here. So I'll keep it like a little bit above it, because there's going to be a lump right here from where the stitches are at. So if you go to print it and you hit it, what's going to happen is you're not going to get a good print. That's a secret. I can't tell you that. No, I got it from Heat Press Nation. This one's from Heat Press Nation, but I think it only does 11-ounce mugs. It can't do anything bigger than that. Check that out. Now it just takes like 5 minutes to supplement it. So whenever I printed these out, I used a 11 by 17 inch sheet. I used 11 by 17 inch sheet. This is what I did right here. I used this and these right here. So whenever I did them, instead of using like the mug print, the mug paper that is long, I would only get, out of the 11 by 17, I would only get I think 48 of these on one page, and then like 20 something of these on one page. So it saved me paper in the long run. And that thing's an auto open, so whenever it's done, it just opens up by itself. time to leave here in a minute. Do you have any tips on doing HTV and screen printing on the back? So are you asking like the front of the V-neck? Is that what you're asking? Because the front of the V-neck always, because the rule of thumb is like 3 or 4 fingers underneath, right? So, but if you do that on a V-neck, the V-neck is already down here, and then if you go lower, it's gonna go even lower. So on the V-necks, I probably go like right under it, right under the V-neck, and then print from there. Because if you go too low, then you're gonna end up printing way, way too low. So I would go, so on the back, I usually go between the shoulder blades. I would show you the ones that I did earlier, but you already took them. Especially for like a woman because of their hair. You know what I mean? Their hair usually hangs lower, and if you go too high, what's gonna happen is their hair is gonna cover whatever print you put on there. So if you can go a little bit higher, that would be good. That would be perfect. Did it work out? "28 seconds. What kind of mug press do you guys use? What kind of? I just got this one. I'm doing a video on it, an unboxing video, and printing 200 mugs in the video. So if you guys are interested in seeing if this is gonna hold up for 200 mugs, watch that video. Yeah, for vinyl, yeah. For vinyl, you have to, because if you don't, you're not going to get the vinyl to stick right. Looks good. So that's what I would recommend for you guys, for you to do, is put a pad down. I mean, not a pad. Yeah, put a Teflon pillow like this. Use something like this, like a Teflon pillow, so that whenever you do, the color will sink into this, and you'll get an even pressure whenever you go to print it, if that makes sense. We were doing the bottom of a shirt the other day. They wanted the bottom of the shirt done, and even with just this little piece right here. No, it was on a sweater, right? The sweater that wasn't sticking, the vinyl, which you wanted on the bottom. Yeah, so she was doing a sweater the other day, and when she was doing the sweater, they wanted motivational group at the bottom of the sweater, but at the bottom of the sweater, it has that, what is it called? The bottom of the sweater, you know how the bottom of the sweater has this piece, right? I didn't want to unfold it, but here's the bottom of the sweater, right? So the bottom of the sweater is actually thick because of this lip right here, right? Because of this lip, so whenever they were trying to press it right here, it wasn't working. But if you put one of these underneath it, Teflon pillow, you won't have that problem. So if you're gonna do something like that, use the Teflon pillow to prevent, so that you'll get even pressure. That's what I mean. You'll get even pressure when it comes to pressing the vinyl onto something like that. Same thing with buttons. If you're doing buttons or you're doing zippers, you want to make sure that you get even pressure. And if you're trying to press something with buttons, you're not going to get even pressure because the buttons, and the same thing with the zipper, you're not going to get even pressure with the zipper. So just to avoid that, use a pillow. Use a pillow. Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna get out of here. I just wanted to get on here real quick, press those shirts with the Anatol Thunder. We just did some chest pieces on there. Now showing you guys a little bit of this heat press right here. Did an unboxing video of it, and we're gonna be pressing 200 mugs. So if you guys are interested, checking that out, make sure you stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell so you'll be notified when it comes out. Thanks, Donna. Everybody have a good day. Keep pressing.